even if they're occasionally cheaper or faster than Bitcoin in isolation. Payments infrastructure isn't just about sending value from point A to point B. It's about reliability, liquidity, compliance, and integration with existing financial systems. Serious institutions are not experimenting with novelty. They're looking for systems they can trust under pressure. Here's the part most people overlook. Institutions are not trying to make money on settlement assets. They're trying to move money through them. That distinction changes everything. If an asset is unstable, thinly traded, or legally questionable, it introduces risk. And in finance, risk in the plumbing is unacceptable. That's why assets designed for payments tend to look undervalued or unexciting compared to speculative plays. They are not priced for entertainment. They are evaluated for function. And function doesn't show up as hype. It shows up as adoption, integration, and quiet use. This is also why the conversation around Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP is starting to diverge. Bitcoin holds the store of value narrative. Ethereum and Solana compete on execution and programmability. XRP competes on settlement, liquidity, and interoperability. Each plays a different role. Pretending they all do the same thing only leads to bad assumptions. So when you hear someone say XRP is just speculative or does nothing, what they're really revealing is that they haven't studied how global payments actually work. Because in that world, speed, certainty, and cost are not optional features. They are requirements. And when you step back and look at the direction the financial system is moving toward instant payments, tokenized assets, and real-time settlement, it becomes obvious that assets built specifically for that environment have an advantage that doesn't show up immediately on a price chart. Now, this is where everything you've heard so far starts to converge, because payments alone are only one piece of the puzzle. The much bigger shift happening right now is tokenization, and this is the part most people are dramatically underestimating. Tokenization isn't about making crypto more exciting. It's about turning financial assets into software. Stocks, bonds, ETFs, funds, real estate, commodities, all of it moving onto digital rails, so settlement becomes faster, cheaper, and programmable. And the key thing to understand here is this: private financial systems cannot scale tokenization on their own. They need public liquidity rails to function properly. That's where organizations like the DTCC come in. The DTCC sits at the center of global finance, holding and settling tens of trillions of dollars in assets. When they talk about tokenizing securities, they are not experimenting for fun. They are solving a coordination problem. If every institution tokenizes assets in isolation, liquidity fragments, risk increases,